It's Monster King coming back with what could be, how do I say, a revolutionary striker build, quite possibly, because we all know what striker does. We all know what striker is. All the new players, you ask, what are you looking for? Striker this, striker that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. They know about one gear set, which you got 13 more to learn, but hey, you know what one is. You know it's the most OP one at the moment until 1.8.3, which I believe is dropping very, very soon. Quite possibly at the end of this month. So we're going to be talking about this revolutionary striker build, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean? Well, in the description I kind of released it just a little bit, but we'll go further into details right now. So, we have the bare minimal firearms on here. We got the 9K stem, and we got about 4K electronics. And I'm gonna have to swap my guns due to the fact that these don't have nothing on them. Pretty sure this one is the same way. That one's okay. So we'll just swap on over to this bad boy, and for just the sake of the video, we will do this, that, and this. And then we will equip this gun right here. Alrighty, let me re-equip these items that I have taken off. Okay. So, here we go. Let's get into the chest piece, ladies and gentlemen. Stam. Rolled into Stam. I have health and skill haste, ammo cap. Now, with this being a 9K Stam striker, you can opt for crit damage and crit chance where you want, if you're fine with the bare minimum amount of health you can have for just everything being rolled into Stam. But that is totally up to you. And we know what striker does, and this is a 267 electronics mod with just over 3000 health, and we have a not so good one at 241 electronics with just about 3000 health. Just need a better mod on that chest piece, and we'll be up to that 4K. Let's go to the backpack. Striker backpack, of course, rolled into Stam with health on it already. I had to roll the minor attribute off because I just like having ammo. Of course, you can opt for other things such as like burn, you know, all the different resistances you can have. Me, I like ammo. This is another small 241 electronics with just about 3000 health. I need to work that first aid self-heal at 5.5%. I need to bump that up to 6, so whenever I find that, I will do so. And the other one, of course, is a 6% self-aid heal mod. You can go with pulse if you wanted, but a better heal is more preferred for me. Let's see, the gloves also rolled in the Stam, have crit chance, crit damage. I'm not too bothered about having skill haste on there. I'd, you know, of course prefer AR damage because, you know, you start out with an AR, sure you'll swap to a house, but the house already has card counter, so do you really need extra SMG damage? Come on. Come on. Alright, next is the mask. also rolled in the stamp. Do have crit chance on here. Damage to elites is a minor. Would love to take that off, but beggars can't be choosers, and I've not been super grindy about I need to get my gear, as the next G is about to come in at the end of this month. So whenever that happens, don't have to worry about striker, and I'll get my last reclaimer piece as well. That's what's up. And the mod on this one is a small 241 with just about 3,000 health on it. Knee pads rolled into stam, of course. I've got enemy armor damage, disrupt resistance, burn resistant, and damage to elites. Damage to elites could be thrown off. I'd like to switch disrupt to shock and the other one to bleed. But like I said before, beggars can't be choosers. And I went over this, correct? Health, skill haste, ammo cap. Health, ammo cap on the backpack. Gloves, yes. And the mask, crit chance, damage to elites. Alright, just quadruple checking myself, you know. And we have one stand mod only for the fact that we can get up to that 9k, because we're just under it. As you can see, with having 2077, taking 266 off of that, that drops us to like 8.8k, like high 8.8s or high or low 8.9s, regardless. Secret Mind damage, not sure why that's there. I'll swap that with another self-heal. This is probably just because I had too much stuff in the stash at the time and needed to make more room in the stash. And the mod was a 266 with 3125 health. And the holster is almost maxed out. Just need to get that crit chance up, or you can roll health. I mean, any of this is up to you on how you want to roll it. This is just how mine is rolled at the moment. I'd love to get new pieces and mess around with them, but at the moment, this is what we're sitting at. And we got another prototype performance mod of a 6% first aid self-heal. So let's go down to the range, and then I'll show you my guns. Because guns are important. You're thinking you have no firearms, you're not gonna do nothing, but it's not necessarily the case. Alright, so let's take a look. Before a striker gets nerfed, the 2% gives you 20% stability, 3% enemy or 10% enemy armor damage. The 4P says every consecutive hit deals 1% more damage, stacks up to 100%. Missing shots drop the bonus by 2. Bonus is reduced by 1 every second. Bonus can be paused by EMP and lost when exiting combat. Alright. The 5-piece, an extra 10% stability and a small extra 5% enemy armor damage. The 6-piece, Striker's Persistence. Every hit adds a self-healing bonus for 0.02 of max health per second. This bonus is increased by 0.05 for every 3,000 stam. Stacks up to 100 hits. Missing shots drop the bonus by 1 stack, and the bonus is reduced by 2 stacks every second. I mean, so right now, if you think about it, 0.05 for 3k, 0.1 for 6k, and 0.15 for 9k, plus the extra 0.02%, so that 0.15% would be a 0.17. So that's not bad at all. And then you have improved Striker's battle gear. Each hit increases the bonus damage of the Striker's battle gear by an additional 1%. Missing shots drop the bonus damage from strikers' battle gear by 1%, and the bonus is reduced by 2 every second. So before I get into the guns crazily, of course you guys saw me unmod one just to show you guys what this would do with the crit damage mods on it. The scope, 18% crit damage, 3% crit chance, and 4.5% optimal range. The muzzle, we're sitting at another 18% crit damage, 2.5% crit hit chance, and 5.5% headshot damage. The underbarrel is also 18% crit hit damage, 4.5% reload speed, and 2% accuracy. The mag, of course, gotta go extended, 20.5% mag size, 4.5% reload speed, and 5.4% rate of fire. Would love to have crit damage or something on there. Maybe both crit damage and crit chance, but you know, it's not bad as it sits. And we'll look at the house as well. 17% crit hit damage, 6% headshot, and 3% crit chance. The muzzle, we're looking at 19% crit hit damage, 6% headshot damage, and 3% crit hit chance. That is a god roll, maxed out, love it. The underbarrel is an 18% crit hit damage, 2.5% stability, and 4% reload speed. And the mag, we're looking at 21.5% mag size, 3% crit hit chance, and 4.5% reload speed. So you're thinking, not even 3K firearms, you can't do nothing. So the house starts out at a base of 12.6. None of it is optimized. Yes, the score is low. I've just been trying to optimize my exotic build that I showed about a week or so ago. And the lightweight starts out at 13.1 base K damage. So let's go ahead and get our stacks. Right here, see 26, 51.4. What are headshots doing? 47s and 79. So even though I don't have firearms, house jumps up from, I believe it was 12.1 to 25, and 13.1 to 24.7. But you gotta think, I'm 9K stam, so I'm kind of tough, and with the electronics boost, it just helps even further. So let's go ahead and get the stacks off. Okay. Oh, 12.6 to 25, sorry, and 13.1. So if I pop a booster shot, house goes up to 14.5, and the lightweight goes up to 15.1. So we'll go ahead and let that cool down, and then I'll get my stacks, and then we'll pop that, and we'll see where we're sitting. Just for the sheer fact of how much extra damage can I get, and I can pop a pulse as well, get some extra damage. But while that's cooling down, we'll look at the skills. Booster shot and a box, good combination. Now unless you're running with like possibly a reclaimer and you're fine without having a box, you could rock a pulse, give yourself a little bit extra damage, but this seems to work pretty well. And then also a recovery link if you're going solo or with a group and they don't have one, just to keep them alive. I do have adrenaline on here for one of my talents. Another one would be critical save. Have precision, and I also have one is none. And you might, I mean, you could take adrenaline off or any one of those off if you wanted to put on the move, but having on the move, if somebody throws a flame turret out or someone's pred bleeding you and you're already kind of lower on your health because you got multiple people shooting at you and that bleed starts to kick in, hitting that will greatly benefit you. And also because you're lower on health, it should increase your damage resilience as well. So can't complain there, right? Alright, so let's get our stacks up. Alrighty. Stacks are up. Booster shots out. And let's see. 26.9, almost 27k. And also 26.9, almost 27k. And remind you, these are not optimized either. So the damage could go up on both. So I mean, for having no firearms, I'd say we're doing all right. We are doing all right. You see the numbers here: 47 to 79. Pop the booster shot. We'll see what that takes us to. 50 and 85. Swap here real quick. Let's see, what is that? 43 and 76. Got 43.4. Oh no, booster shot wore off, I think. Yep. So we're sitting at 40k, and the crits are 71. Oh, maybe 65. Anywhere between the 65 to 71 crit, I guess, depending on where exactly you hit them. But we'll get this booster shot popping in just a second and see what the house jumps up to. 76. Alright, so 76.7 on the crit and 43 point. Oh, looks like it was 43.9, maybe 43.3, something like that. But I mean, you could rock it however. You could of course go with the 4.9 with the 4k firearms and 9k stam, which if I did that, it just dropped my toughness down a little bit. I wouldn't have too good of a heal. I mean, I don't have too good of a heal anyway, though, being that I don't have a lot of skill power. But strikers aren't meant for skill power, they're meant for damage. So for poops and giggles, we'll try both of these. Get these back up. Swap here. Pop this and that. 53 and what is it? $53 and 85, almost 86. So that's a huge jump there. Now I kind of wish the pulse would, you know, show, hey look, your damage is increasing on your actual stats, but it just does it in game rather than let me go look and see how much my weapon's doing. And we're doing about the same. We're doing the 80k crits, anywhere between 77 to 80k crits and 46.1 with the reds. So that's not too bad either. And last but not least, let's go ahead and look at the Alright. Let's look at the character sheet. With the mods, I did re-equip onto my lightweight. We're looking at 19% crit hit chance, 96% crit hit damage, and 80% headshot damage. Yes, all those numbers could be up, but it's up to you how you want to roll it, if you choose to. You got a decent amount of stability, 30%. Let's see, 43 enemy armor damage, or 43%. It's not bad, because that 43%, it ignores 43% of most people's 33.5% armor mitigation, or weapon damage mitigation. Skill power, skill haste, survivability, 632 with the max health of 431.6, about 8k in armor. Swap on over to the house, see what this has to show for us. 42% and a half, or 42.5% crit hit chance, another 96% crit hit damage, and a little bit lower in the headshot, but we're looking at 62 instead of 80. So still not bad at all. Appreciate all of you that watch this. Of course, sidearm's just a sidearm, doesn't really matter. I mean, I got 32 rounds in the clip, that's what's up. Crit damage, headshot damage, crit chance, pretty good tyrant suppressor. But appreciate all you that check it out. Let me know what you think about the striker. Is it revolutionary? Do you think electronics would work? Has anybody else thought about it? You know, just let me know your thoughts and opinions on it, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week with another video. Alright guys, it's Monster King. See ya.